How's it going, Yugu? And welcome back, agents. Today's simulation is some highlights of the semi-finals that I played of the Assassin's Creed AC Brotherhood Assassinate Extravaganza tournament that took place over the weekend just gone. Now, the reason why I said this is highlights is because I didn't make it into the finals, unfortunately, which are going to be held next weekend. But I did want to bring this to you nonetheless, because I felt that it was definitely worth it. I mean, how often do you get to participate in an Assassin's Creed Brotherhood Assassinate tournament? Like, never. But instead of just like uploading just the gameplay without talking over it, because I've done that in the past simply because I feel that ACB Assassinate, you don't want to ruin that with me talking over it, if you see what I mean. Even though some of you out there might think I'm good at doing commentaries, I think like ACB Assassinate is not one. You don't want to ruin that by me talking over it. So I'm not. Well, I haven't in the past, but nonetheless, I did want to talk over this and tell you about my experience with this tournament and how I feel that it went. Now, I first found out about the tournament when Rain Stormwake uploaded his scrim against the winners of the ACB Manhunt tournament, and I was like, wow. As soon as I heard that there was going to be an Assassinate tournament, I was like, I've got to enter, I've got to put my name down, I've got to play in this, because as you guys will know, my feelings of late are that the most recent iterations of Assassin's Creed really aren't all that good and they're not worth playing, so any involvement that I can have with ACB is good for ACB and keeping it in the eye of the community, because we really have to work hard at not letting this game die. So yeah, I decided that I wanted to be a part of it and I signed up. Now, I feel that the way the tournament was hosted and managed was fair enough, you know. They did the best they could. Even though there were a few problems here and there, I don't feel that it could have really been done any better, really. And then those problems are really only that the bracket that I was placed in, which was bracket C, round 1, I didn't get to play the 3 games in round 1, essentially the semi-final qualifiers, because a couple of players didn't show up. Now, for the longest time I haven't used Twitter to follow anybody on or in the AC community, because I really can't be bothered with the drama that it causes. I'm old enough and wise enough to know that I really can't be dealing with that shit. I don't need that in my life, so fuck it. Why should I bother? But in this instance, I did want to follow, I did want to make sure that I was aware of what was happening, especially with my bracket and things like that. So as I said, the round 1 and the semi-finals were played Saturday just gone, which was the 31st of May 2014, and the time that the brackets were supposed to start was 1 PM Central Standard Time, so for me that was going to be 7 PM GMT. So prior to the tournament starting, we had a few warm-up matches, and I think I played 3 and I won 2 of them, so I was quite happy with that. So like 10 minutes before the tournament ended, I was like, look, I'm going to get myself ready, going to make necessary arrangements so that I don't, well, the things don't get messed up. So come 7 PM, the time that I was expecting things to get started, things didn't get started. Now, you can appreciate maybe 10-15 minutes would go by and then things would get started. Nope, that didn't happen. Over an hour went by before I had any knowledge of what was going on. Like I said, I was keeping an eye on Twitter to make sure I knew what was going to happen with my bracket, and lo and behold, my bracket, some players didn't show up from my bracket, so I auto-qualified for the semi-finals, along with Gio Quinto, Jamie, AC, and WLP Adonis. Now, I feel that as fair as that was, we were put at a slight disadvantage because we missed out on 3 games. The players in the other semi-final and half of the players in my semi-final got to play 3 games prior to these 3 games. So in all they had 6 games that day. Now I'm not going to say that that's the reason why I didn't qualify for all the finals, because let's face it, I'm the only person responsible for not qualifying. I didn't play well enough in games 2 and 3 of the semi-final, and but I do feel that the 4 of us were hindered a little bit, but nonetheless it is what it is, and I'm not going to use that as an excuse for my lack of qualification for the finals. So but like I did say, I wanted to bring this to you because, like I said, how often do you get to participate in an ACB Assassinate tournament against some of the best ACB players around, or that have ever been? So this is what you're seeing. Now, I'm calling this a highlights video, even though there are some bits that you would think, why are you including this? Like for instance, the start of this round, I spawned in, and because I was in a party with everybody else, as you would expect, Juice, who was playing as the nobleman, he said, why does the game always spawn me in late? But as soon as he said that, he was able to drop his smoke and stun me, and I was like, well, it seems like you fucking spawned in right at the right moment. And he was like, yeah, you could say that. But I wanted to put that in there just because I wanted to explain to you that that's why that happened. Like, you could hear me spamming the poison to poison him, because that's what I generally do, is poison on the first kill if I can. Especially if players have got a slower connection to the host, that is. But yeah, as you can see, game 2 didn't go very well. I didn't come last, but nonetheless I didn't make the most of my opportunities. I feel the opportunities that I had were few and far between. It was like, playing on Castell isn't the best map for Assassinate. It is a balanced-ish map, but at the same time it's not balanced for Assassinate. But I don't want to make excuses, like I said already, repeating myself for the umpteenth fucking time. But yeah, Sienna was the first choice of map that we're watching now, because Gia hosted and we all kind of gave our opinions on what map we should play, and Sienna was my map, even though it was outvoted by the majority in the first, or for the first round anyway, or for the first game of this semi-final. But overall I really enjoyed it. This is a moment of bullshit that I'm calling bullshit in this whole map. Look, Juice is nowhere fucking near me, yet he still gets a fucking poison. Like right here I was really confused why my lock wasn't processing to kill him. But it's because he fucking poisoned me. It's like, if you look at what just happened, if you go back and rewatch it, he was nowhere fucking near me. Juice, if you're watching this, you're such a laggy fuck. But then again, that could be connection issues to the host. And my connection to the host, I mean, for Christ's sake, I'm in the UK, and I think the majority of the players in our bracket are in the States, so mine and Jamie's ping to the host was going to be terrible. Which again isn't an excuse that I'm putting out there, but it is what it is. I put this little bit in here because I thought it would display the improvements I've made overall in free running in this game since I've been playing it all this time, using that claw grip. And watch here, I'm poisoning an NPC because I thought that Damarosa was a player. But to make some points up, I'm going to steal the Damarosa's poison because I'm pretty sure she poisoned the officer there. So anyway, this video is winding down, and I just want to say that I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Good games to the guys that played in this. good luck to all of them in the finals, even though we all know that the person that's going to win the finals is Nienkin, because let's face it, Nienkin is like the best ACB Assassinate player there is, and he's playing in the fucking finals, so why would he not win? Although Rain and Stormwake's got a good chance of winning, but I really, yeah, Rain is not going to win. So again, good luck to those guys that are playing in the finals. I hope to see some videos from them of their bracket games, the semi-finals they played, and also the finals. So make sure you get uploading if you're participating, if you're one of my subscribers. But that's game. Well, that's the semi-finals over. And the end of my video. So I want to say thanks for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it, watching it as much as I enjoyed playing it. And I'll catch you later. You go.